crashed 1 on here. I didn't think to download it and upload it on YouTube. I don't know if I did or not, actually.
That was a really good video too.
It was long. It was like 6 hours.
I'll check. I felt like you did, but then maybe that was just me going crazy.
I mean, if I didn't, then I'll just replay the first one original. That's all.
Of course. No.
Because I really should redo the first one, the original first one.
To reach full power, we need not only your master.
Yeah, I don't see it. I don't think you did.
The remaining 25 slave crystals.
Oh, wait.
Wow, hello, Miho. That was super fast.
She's ready. She probably had it open already and was just like, yay.
You think I'm unaware of the
Sarko's on stream, Miho neumed in.
left on the surface.
Thank you,
like
Miho.
those planes. Those planes in 3.
Yeah. Good evening for you.
Dad, the battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Enhanced graphics.
It looks super good. Yes, joins immediately.
Okay, I'm making sure that I can still do what I do. I don't think the jump works on this one. Like the jump to get out the pits. I don't know if that works in this version. I didn't play too much of Crash 2 on the trilogy, so what happened to the graphics? new graphics card. You don't like it, Miho? Twitch is doing that thing again where Vader, Max, Miho. Apparently, Miho, you're streaming in this game too. I'm amused by it.
Well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot.
Thank you for the host, my lady. Unfortunately, the notifications won't be there, but I am thinking about getting the an additional internet wire.
Oh.
Yes, auto host. Yeah, because I wanted to try the share thing again. The thing that I was doing before.
Oh.
To stream like the PS4 games and have my notifications on.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was thinking of plugging that in. So how did your day treat you, Miho? Yes, auto host. Now she doesn't feel so bad. What was that?
Me.
I slept a lot. I'm glad, cause you like never sleep.
She probably won't sleep a lot today. We were streaming.
Yeah, right? We're gonna ruin her sleep schedule all over again. Man. It looks like it'll work. I'm wondering if it'll work. Hey Mook! I'm glad you made it home.
Look!
Mook was very disappointed when I gave her the sad news of the Viking experience.
Oh.
Thank you for the retweet, my lady.
You're welcome.
I'll take that. Yeah! My sleep schedule is already ruined. The Viking experience. Oh my.
I don't know, man.
Wow,
I don't-
really? How did that miss? If Rich comes in here, he might be happy to hear what we were what we were gonna do. So I don't know if Rich is lurking or if he's actually living his life.
Oh my goodness.
That's not to say Rich doesn't have a life, okay? I don't mean to be rude if that's how it came out.
No, I get you. I'm gonna give hearts. Come on, Twitch. Stop being rude. Wow, Twitch. Really? Mobile Twitch is just... I don't get it.
I feel like my Twitch is super delayed because like I'm looking, I have the stream on, I'm looking at it and it's like showing when I just died and I'm looking at where I'm at right now and I'm like, that's not right.
Oh, if you wanted to, you can turn on the low latency thing, whatever. It's supposed to keep it more closer to stream.
Well, I don't know if that's
And
only on my end though, or are you guys seeing the same thing? Morning,
No, we're
Jeff.
seeing the same thing too. It's like afterwards, but that's all I was like saying. If you wanted to try that, you could try the low latency thing, so you can keep up with the chat. With the the chat can keep up with the stream more equally, and you have really good internet, so it should work really well for you.
Jeff said that he was gonna update his Orange Watch.
Oh.
And he was gonna play the new events plus Ultra Instinct.
Oh. That's cool.
Alright, what do you mean latency? Is that on Twitch or do I have to do it through here? I don't
It's
know how
on
to mess
Twitch.
with that stuff.
It's on Twitch in settings. You can do it next time. I can show you it when we do it.
How come her name is the only capitals, huh, Jeff? That's not fair. So, PS5 will be backwards compatible with PS4, PSVR, and is supposed to have 8K graphics. Why do you need 8K graphics?
It shows you that everybody's not gonna leave their house.
Right? That's a streamer's dream come true, dude.
Oh yeah, Jeff. I just saw your message about the 15 stuff. Yeah, we haven't played yet. Not yet. Hopefully soon. I gotta get my fix on Orange Watch first.
Looks like, yay, backwards compatible. I get to
Yeah.
save money. That's what we all want. But
Yeah.
it's not backwards compatible with PS1, sadly.
Of course not. That's too hard for them.
8K though. That's a
Yeah.
lot of Ks.
And we don't know when it's actually going to be coming out.
Yeah, no release date on it. 8K graphics. Do you really need that? What kind of what kind of homes do these people think we have?
I don't even have a 4K TV.
Me either. You didn't hear properly. PS4, it's going to have 8K graphics. It's gonna have PlayStation VR, and it's gonna be able to play PS4 games. Hey Turtle,
Yeah, the
can you come
PlayStation
back?
5.
There we go. Lies, all lies. It's apparently what I just got was official news from Sony. So I don't take it for what it is. I don't really trust them either, but you know, at least they're not, you know, they're not totally disappointing. Oh, it's not working.
Yeah, about that network that's supposed to have all games trying to be like connected
Google
to
thing?
other consoles. No, like PS4 with the opening to like connecting to other game servers and consoles. They haven't done that yet, and they're still like.
Miho says, "Do they think we all have VR stuff? Right? I don't know."
We're gonna end up living in the virtual world.
Right? We're gonna be like Noah in Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, let me see. Where do I go for this latency thing? Because I could just open up a new tab and try to fix it like that. They let us censor games. I was planning to get that VR to play. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has VR? I didn't know that.
I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. The crystals are the only means of
There is? That's cool.
the fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative,
That's cool.
therefore, that you bring.
Okay. Yay! I like this stage. But not on PlayStation VR. That'd be so cool. You'll get to actually have like the spirit thingy when we summon. Yeah, right? That's what I was thinking. That'd be cool. Let's go. Your avatar will be restricted to OG Yu-Gi-Oh! We can finally feel like the anime. What will we still be feeling like the anime, Miho, if we're not yelling all the time? Leatherpants guy. We have to yell at everything that we, you know, that we summon, and every time we attack, we have to yell at each other, and I don't know if my voice can do that.
Aww.
Wing dragon up. How did that happen, dude? Yeah, see?
No.
So this is what I was talking about. You can't get the red gem early. Because, like, if you look on the stream, I don't know when you'll be able to see it, but, like, that trick, like, it's literally impossible to do because the red gem is
higher.
so high up and this piece of wall is blocking it. Like, see, like, there's no possible way that you can get that.
Yeah.
So.
So how is everyone's morning going?
What the? How did I lose that mask? I summon the winged dragon of Ra. What's the latency thing?
I don't have my computer on right now. It's in the settings. I forgot what part of the settings.
Alright, let me see.
It says low latency, or like stream in low latency.
Twitch Prime, channels, videos, security and privacy, notifications, recommendations, connections. I don't think I'm in the right spot. In settings or let me check dashboard.
Dashboard? It has to do with streaming options. It's in the settings somewhere. It's in somewhere. It's in the account thing. I looked at it before. I didn't even mean to turn it on for myself, but apparently it's turned on, so I was just like, okay. Crash Team Racing needs to come out now. Luke says, "Aw,
Yeah, right. I agree. Streaming tools, extensions, achievements, events, activities. Settings, channel?
Maybe
Latency.
that?
Yeah, it already says low latency. It's already on, so I don't know what the deal is.
Oh, you clicked it on already?
It was already
okay.
on.
Hmm.
Does Crash have a voice? He does, but he doesn't talk. In the originals, he never spoke. He only just said like yee-haw or whoa. He never really said anything. So Mook, I was looking at the characters that have already been revealed for Crash Team Racing Remake, and they kept Ripper Root in it, but I don't know if he's playable. He should be, but I don't know if he is. I'm thinking maybe I should just like next time I stream I should lower the graphics output so that way it can be up to date if that makes a difference.
I don't think that makes a difference.
Those poor penguins. I'm smacking penguins, man.
Yeah, the low latency thing was the thing that's supposed to help it, but whatever.
I don't know. I have it on, so I don't know.
Cortex gathered crystals. You have acquired a gem.
Ripper better be playable. So you collect the Chaos Emeralds? Yep. Well, I'm not gonna get all of them. I'm not gonna get all of them, though. I'm just gonna get the ones that I can. They are adding more tracks from Crash Nitro Kart. They're adding those tracks in the what you call it, in the Crash remake.
Yay! More places to go. Vroom, vroom.
No! Damn it, that just screwed me. Maybe not. Maybe I could still make it. Nope. No. Happened again.
Hey, you know what time it is?
Got it.
Yay!
Thank you for the host kit. And thank you for the bits, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Kit really needs some rest. I went into her stream when I woke up earlier and she sounded so exhausted.
Aww.
Thank you for the host, ma'am.
Thank you, Kit.
I don't mean to call her out, but she just sounded really exhausted.
Yeah. She's doing a lot of hard work on her Twitch and it's paying off, and I'm glad.
Mm-hmm. I like going in there. It's always really calming, especially with the music that she plays. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you follow her as well.
Going to bed. Night. Oh, okay. Good night.
Night.
Thanks for dropping by. The Nectus is gonna go. Yay. Miho's like, how's our mornings?
Well, I woke up 3 times. So I'm okay. I definitely slept enough. I'll say that.
I woke up and then I was like, I should sleep more.
No.
And that didn't happen.
Wow, how long have you been up?
That was when I texted you.
Oh.
That's when I woke up. I was like thinking that I could sleep more, but my body for some reason kept on being like, hey, it's time to wake up today. I'm just like, for what reason? But I never really questioned all that much anyway. So if I'm told to wake up, I'll wake up. So I know this is really weird and random, and then people won't be able to see what I'm talking about. But a long time ago, when I signed up for Wells Fargo, they gave me this thing that I totally thought was a cup, like one of those things that you put on a cup on. My brain is dying. I don't even know what it's called now.
A cup holder?
Not cup holder, but
coaster?
like coaster. Yeah, I thought it was a fabric coaster that they gave me, and I've held onto for a long time because I think it's cool, but I never opened it. And then as of recently, when I re-looked at it and I turned the back, it says Magic Grip Jar Opener, and I was just like, no
jar
wonder.
Opener.
I'm like, what? I said, I didn't know it was that. If that's the case, I'm gonna use it. Because I always have problems opening jars.
You can't find your copy of Overwatch? That's why I always make sure that I know where my stuff is, dude. I don't I don't like when my games go missing.
I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again.
I was wondering if his brother has it.
Maybe Xenos has it, yeah.
Yeah.
With an X, not a Z.
This one's really cute.
Yay, let's go.
Memories, say goodbye. Why do I play games that has gacha in it? I don't know, Miho, but then again, we should ask of why do they always rig gachas in games from mobile? But we do know the answer for that though. Money.
Maybe you're secretly addicted, Miho, and you should get that checked out.
Yeah. Well, the most important thing that I've learned when it comes down to playing mobile games is just don't spend for it. Just really don't. It makes life much easier. It's hard at first. It's hard at first to like have that mentality, but once you get used to just like, you know, if you really like a game, log in, get the bonuses, grind the events, whatever you want to do, just don't spend money to it. If you don't have money attached to it, you won't feel so bad. And then eventually you'll wean yourself out of paying attention to gacha. It's like art. I know. Me too. Me too. When I played those games, it's like, it's art. But I definitely got that off of just... It was so hard to delete Fate. I remember when I did. But then I was just like, I have so many things I want to say about this, and every time... I only kept it because, obviously, artists is in the original game. And I got the character I wanted, and I was just like... But this game... Yep. Yep. That's exactly how it works. At this point, don't you tell yourself about the art book, not the game. Exactly. That is exactly what I did with Token Rambu. Because that stupid game, I swear. Oh, we're gonna region lock everybody because of we want to keep all the accounts only in Japan. I'm like, that's the way to cut off your audience. Thanks. I really liked that game originally, man. And they were just like being douches about it. Oh, people international shouldn't be playing on our servers. And then I was just like, okay. Because I really love the art for that. Because there's so many talented artists that draws for that game. The anime's trash though. The designs are getting weird? Yeah, I noticed that too. I like the originals. I after the Date swords, I was done. Those are my favorites. And I think I told you about this, sir, about the Date sword characters that I was telling you when we were playing Warriors.
I don't have any clue what you guys are talking about.
Oh, Warriors Orochi, remember Eye Patch Man? I told you they made swords, his weapons into people.
Jeez.
Like in a game. It was interesting. It's like a... I don't really want to call it that. It's a weird game. It's basically an RPG that you don't play. You just you just put in your characters and just pray for the best that they don't die. It's just games that make girls want to play and break their hearts because gotcha. And that's why I don't play those games anymore. I mean, it's the same. It's worse for general audience. Look at Fate. Look at how crazy people are over that. He just took that out of his throat. I just realized that.
Oops.
So, if Crash actually kept that big crystal shard in his throat, like down his stomach, how big is his actual stomach? It's stretchable. Game logic.
No idea.
I have to do spring cleaning to look for my coffee. Okay, Jeff. Miho's is like, let's not go there.
Really?
Is this game like the same? Like everything plays almost the same?
Yep. Except like
Okay.
certain parts of the game is a little more stiff. Like you can't. He doesn't crouch as fast as he should. Like I don't know if you can see the delay on the crouch on the stream. Like every time I press it, he just like it's like a small delay afterward.
I see. Okay, look. Also, thank you for everybody who's dropping by and watching this stream. We appreciate it. Hope everyone's having a good morning. And look at a sheep and a kitty. Yay. Never mind, I found it. Super duper lazy mode activate. Oh my goodness, Jeff. I'm glad you found it. 你到了，嗨。
I'm glad you found it, Jeff. I didn't even know you owned Overwatch.
Yeah, I just thought he usually just talked about Orange Watch, but it, you know, people can usually to watch it or like they played it before. Well, Jeff, who's your favorite Orange Watch character? Or which characters do you like to use in general? Oh wow, that's cool.
Ow.
He got his copy signed by voice actors.
That's cool.
Used to name Mercy.
Used to? Who do you play now?
Oh, thank you for the follow, Ginger Gaming 223. Thank you for following, Sartorius.
Thank you for following, Ginger. Miho! Miho, need your help. Thank you very much, Ginger Gaming. I really appreciate it. Wait, Ripperoo has his own spot now? It was supposed to like be when you step on the platform and go up. Thank you, Miho. Welcome back, Mook.
Miho. Welcome back, Mook. Oh, just as he uses Soldier 76.
Oh.
You see his new outfit? Him all suited up. That was actually interesting. It's not bad. I really like Ash's new outfit. That one's... I want the purse ball!
It's bottom left and then bottom right. Got it. If they kept the same pattern. You're welcome, Mook. Right in time for Ripperoo, right? That's why you're here? Ripperoo never had that fuzzy thing on his head, though.
Fuzzy thing on his head?
Yeah, he has a fuzzy thing on his head.
Oh.
Chrono, thank you for the host, man. How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, no. I was gonna say, don't play with me, man.
Got her fruit salad. Yay! Enjoy.
Wow. He bonked me into the, what you call it? Oh, finally, you're eating healthy. Good job.
Ouch.
He trapped me.
Yeah, that one was tough.
Boom. Bonk. Stand in the middle.
When you just said that, I just thought of Adam Cole.
What?
When you said boom, I don't know why I just thought about it.
Adam Cole, baby.
That should be your break music.
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say, can I stay stomping on his head? Where am I supposed to go here?
Just as I'm a trap.
I think that's where I'm supposed to go. Okay.
Your gamepad dropped on the floor again and the right trigger jammed so I can't play the city anymore. Aww.
Whoa! I wasn't even looking, I almost died.
Are you able to like, get another one or fix it?
Shock the system. I'm glad he's not on Raw.
Yeah. I gotta stop with putting everybody on Raw. Either do that, or combine the whole thing and let us watch it all.
I think this is the safe spot right here. Yeah, it is. Okay. Boing, 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 boing.
Don't
boing,
jinx it,
boing,
lol.
boing.
Please,
Uh-oh.
mix it off.
Don't jinx it.
Well, knock on wood.
Nobody wants that. Oh yeah, that's right. SmackDown's shakeup didn't happen yet. That's right. So there's still a chance. Oh, it auto saves. That's lame.
I tested
Is
it and it was
rooted.
unresponsive. No can't fix to text gamepad but doesn't respond. Also gamepad is like $20 at Best Buy, but I'm broke.
You're probably gonna have to open it up and see if you can do something about it. Cause usually what you can do if you're willing, you can open it up and then fix, like take it out, see what part got jammed or what part is messed up, and then just put it back in. You don't have the tools? Well, sorry, man.
Chris, is that you? I've been looking everywhere. I don't have much time to tell you this. You have to be careful. Trusting Cortex.
So I just have to wait at that point then, once you are able to either buy a new one or try to fix yours.
If you
That's
have
tonight?
an Xbox 360 controller, yeah, SmackDown's tonight. If you have an Xbox 360 controller, you can plug that in and then use the program Joy to Key, and you can set up your Xbox 360 controller to play. But that's only if you have a 360 controller. Hey, Rich! Good morning!
Rich! Morning! You planning to watch it right there?
SmackDown? No. I jumped
Okay.
and my thumb still hit circle and I fell down the hole. That's nice. I don't watch SmackDown and Raw because I'm always disappointed. I know what I'll be watching tomorrow though.
Yes!
Rich, we were gonna plan a double stream, we just didn't want to do it unless you were here. And Overwatch didn't update yet.
Yeah. That one's usually noontime my time. So in
What
about
the-
3 hours.
It's really hard to do both. I need to... Eyes on the road.
So I will keep on trying to relay the messages. Your Overwatch update waiting time is 105 minutes. Oh yeah, you have to download all the previous stuff that they just added.
The new update didn't happen yet, did it?
No, it's his all the stuff you missed if you didn't have Overwatch on, if you haven't played for a long time. Don't you ever not stream just because I'm not here, Rich says. But we want your company, Rich. Rich is one of those the ones that secretly rewatches our offline. Well, actually, our offline content once we're done.
I need that box.
Chrono says, "Oh, sorry, you saw Max and Yo video games hype and rage for this game."
For this game,
Crash Team
no.
Racing? What do you mean, Crash Team Racing?
I didn't even know that they decided to play this game. Aw, piece of... Did they do Stormy Ascent? Your controller go poop on you?
Why did I have to think about that? Now it's in my head. The song was already in my head, sir. Just because I said it. Good going me.
Wee. What the hell? I didn't struggle this much for the original version.
It's probably because of the stuff
I don't
that
like
they
the
ended up.
ice on this version. I really don't.
Mm. Oh my goodness me.
It's so slow. I'm gonna have to slide diagonally.
Hmm.
You go too fast, you over jump. You go too slow, you under jump. The only thing that you really can do is slide diagonally.
Okay, I'm gonna go AFK because of 14 and 15 collab event. Okay, Jeff, thank you for dropping by.
Okay, I understand. Sorry guys, I know I'm looking miserable right now.
It's okay, my dear. Take your time.
Jeez. It's so bad. I don't like the way that they did the ice in this version.
It looks different. And he says, "It's okay, Sart. Take your time, bro." What? Oh my goodness, Jeff.
That's it, Jeff? You already beat it? Wait, did you see that? How I just jumped? Well, you'll see. Like I jumped and then it didn't get me anywhere. I don't understand. But when I was slide jumping before, I was getting like I was over jumping or under jumping. But when I was going down the ramp, it stopped me right in front of the seal.
Yeah, I see it.
I suck at crash games, I'm just that good. That's a very mixed message, but thanks, Jeff.
I think he meant it by
Get outta
he's
here.
good on 14.
Oh. There we go. So annoying, man. I should have probably
Both.
gotten breakfast. Both. Let me check out Max's video on the Sane Trilogy. The whole crew got pissed. Yeah, dude, it feels clunky. I do like it. I do like it. It just certain parts feel weird.
It looks like the original is better in certain parts of it, for sure.
It feels well. I don't know if it's because it feels better or if it's because I've played it more. Excuse me.
That is true.
My throat.
Aw. Crash was my first PS game.
Wow, you see, stuff like that. That's the type of stuff that I'm talking about. I don't like that they... It just feels weird.
I get you.
I don't get it. Stormy Ascent. Stormy Ascent is the worst, man. That stage sucks.
Is that the one with all the spikes and stuff?
It was the
the
one. It has spikes in it, but it's not like a ton of spikes. It's
It was like
mostly just
spikes
like
and
the
stairs.
jumps that you have to do. The stairs, yeah, it's that one.
They basically turned Crash into a rage game. Got it.
Well, that stage is a rage stage. It almost broke the PS4 controller of how hard they rage, especially Kenny and Steve. Steve is funny, man.
Aw, Rich.
Rich is such a kind gentleman.
I know.
Alright, I'm not getting that box. That box gave me crap on the original and it's gonna give me crap now. I'm not doing that.
Aw.
I probably shouldn't do the bonus stage either, so screw that.
Aw. Yeah. Do only what's needed, which is supposed to enjoy. And it's not like 100% run either, so.
See, I would have tried to go get those boxes, but I just got my second mask and I don't feel like losing both of them. Hey, so can anybody in the chat answer me this question? I've been thinking about it because I was watching the Mae Young Classic tournament. What's the difference between a witch and a shaman? Can somebody answer that for me? Like, a legit answer? Because I don't have an answer. I don't know what the difference is. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being completely honest.
Yeah, that
You playing Grand Blue? No problem, mijo.
Hey, Jack.
Steve was playing Power Rangers on Saturday, and I missed it. Witch does magic, and so shamans usually connects to the spirits. It's the same thing. They, like, shamans do the same thing, though, no? Oh, circles to sprint in this version, huh? It was R1 in the original. It's still R1. Why'd they lie to me?
More like a witch doctor. Yeah, I have a lot of things I could say about a witch.
Whoa!
And
The
shaman.
game just freaked out on me.
They all do about the same thing, but usually, here's the best way I can sum it up. Actually, is that witches will do anything and everything because of they obviously like won't. It's more negative nature. I'll just put it that way.
Why am I
Cursing
still?
things, cursing people.
What's wrong with this game? I can't finish this game if it's gonna do this to me.
What's happening?
You didn't see it?
Oh, whoa. What was happening? Yeah, I see it now.
I'm just gonna jump over the ice parts then. I can't do the ice parts. Anyway, sorry for interrupting. Continue, please.
Oh, and then Shaman is basically having an excuse for what they're doing. They can say that they're doing it for good, but you're still doing about the same thing, honestly. Like Luke said, it's like a witch doctor. So are witch doctors good? You have to actually look at it and be like, huh, it's questionable. Witch like ulti. Well, ulti reminds me of those characters that get labeled and aim to be executed. Like the old days when people got executed as a witch. But yeah.
Oh my goodness. The controls on this feels very weird.
Shaman connects to nature while witch does supernatural and natural stuff. That's what Miho said.
Well, but my question is, okay. We know these things exist, right? And they do these things for their own benefits. Very selfishly. Right? So why don't people... Okay. People who don't feel safe about these type of situations, right? Sorry, Bear. I need the lives. But yeah. So when people do these things, they will use it at anybody's expense, including ours. You know, just because we don't know them or whatever doesn't mean that we haven't come across anybody who we could have done something that they would disagree with. Which means we should probably be on our guard 24/7, right? What could we possibly do? Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. What could we possibly do to fend these things off? You know?
Yeah.
Because people really take these things very lightly when it's a very serious manner. Trust me. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
let me shut up. Let me pay attention.
No. The actual meaning of I know. Yeah, like, you know, the thing is, Miho, is that the thing is that a lot of the times people would say this. It gets really weird. Like we're talking about like dark things, like, you know, demonic spirits and weird stuff that these people would use just to get things to go on. And you know how you've seen, I think you've seen plenty, like in stories and anime and movies and things, when they always talk about how if you had to exchange something in order to get something, those spirits are usually not good. And a lot of times these, like, witches or shamans, and they all have some type of exchange. And that's where I was like, I don't think anyone really is aware that this actually happens a lot.
Like Ryuk, he'll do anything you want as long as you give him a little treat.
Yeah.
Wow, I slid and I didn't get the thing. Okay, I'm not even gonna bother with that then. Ow. My butt keeps getting fried. Bum, bum, bum. There are some things I would do for a treat also. Oh yeah?
Luke is like, I like apples.
Whoa.
Neil's like, okay, wait, the question is how to fend off bad spirits or so?
It's to, well, you can't fend them off, you can only protect yourself from them. You know, like, you have to protect yourself every day, because you don't know when these things are gonna come and try to tempt you, or try to trick you into looking at something you shouldn't, saying something you shouldn't, you know, that type of stuff.
Yeah, well...
The world is a lot bigger than we see.
Yeah, well, that's the thing though. So, mainly is spreading awareness of you guys should understand that those things are out there. Spiritual projection of source? No. We're not talking about that. We're just talking about being aware that the fact that this stuff exists. That's all. And be careful and be aware. Don't get don't get fooled by people or fooled by things.
Like, for example, if a character wears wings, that doesn't always mean that they're an angel.
Yeah, that is true. Spiritual protection. Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, protection, yeah. Because at first it said projection, and I was like, we're not trying to summon anything, dude.
Hold on, I'm trying to think. Oh, no, it's okay. Don't worry. Take it slow.
This isn't a conversation that commonly comes up, so I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's just being aware, you know, like, these things, they are real, and people have given their testimonies and stories of what they've been through. So, like, Sephiroth in this case, a black wing is kind of obvious.
Yeah.
But, you know, the thing is, Seph is not an entirely bad character. He's just really messed up.
Yeah.
Okay. Duly noted. Gotta write that one down. Look at that. Okay, gotta write that one down too. Hold on, you guys. I'll do it. There you go. Try to trick me again. No. Everybody playing World War Z? Anybody getting World War Z? Time to go. Time to go. Time to go. You piece of trash. Oh, I didn't get every box anyway. Oh, that's because I didn't do that jump. So I just wasted my time getting that box. The one-winged angel. Well, yeah, he found out his backstory. Yeah, exactly. Like, he's all kinds of messed up. You're still thinking? Exactly, Rich. They could be a succubus or a demon of sorts. Exactly.
Yeah. There's a lot of that.
Like, you know, okay. I don't promote a ton of things for a reason. So, like, if somebody asks me, hey, are you gonna play so-and-so game, like Dante's Inferno, for example, I most definitely will not play it because I don't want to associate myself with those things. Just because it's a game doesn't mean that the creators don't have their intentions, you know? Like, if you're anyone like me, if you're anyone like me who has done research and dealt with these things because other people are associated with it, then you'll know. You know, then you'll know, hey, I don't really ever want to be dealing with this again for the rest of my life. So when people make jokes, you know what? I asked for this, and I thank God I have the time to explain it. I asked for this exact situation right here because I wanted to explain on the stream why it is that I don't like the clown. And this is the perfect time to do so. If you look at what the clown represents and how everybody gives him such high praise, oh, he didn't need a reason for what he's doing, it shows that people will easily accept others who will want to just start trouble because he never had a reason to do it. Come to find out, in Final Fantasy VI, he basically becomes Lucifer. If you look at what he has, what you know, the look on his face, you know, it's basically Lucifer. And who is he? He's the king of lies. And that skin shows that he becomes what? You know, he becomes what? A higher being and all of this other garbage for for his own, you know, for his own purpose. He didn't have a reason for any of that stuff. He just did it because he felt like it. But it wasn't revealed until later that he is a being of that sort. He is a fallen angel, and he has, and it proves it. It proves on what he has. Because, man, this sucks, dude. I don't like the camera they chose for this. Because if you look at what the, did you guys see that? Anyway, if you look at his wings, it shows that he has the angel wings above the devil wings. So what does that say? You know, what does that say? What is he representing? What is he showing you that is quite clear to, and people who don't know, people who don't understand the story, people who don't read, aren't going to understand. They're just going to like it because he's a villain.
Yeah. I never liked him. And then when I learned more about him, I was just like, oh boy, nope.
What about Emperor in his heaven and underworld form? It's this, like, I wouldn't put that on the same plate though. That's one thing that I need to explain.
Yeah, because Emperor is a human. He was a human. That was one of the only things I wanted to point out. This Emperor was a human.
Like, you know, if you look at all different types of characters and things like that, there's always an image on where they try to make something look good. In an image of a clown when you look at circus and stuff like that, but people don't like it. They can't even explain why. They just don't like it. You know, people are afraid of clowns, and they can't tell you why they're afraid of clowns.
I can say a lot of things about clowns. Oh boy.
But then you have major antagonists like the Joker, you know, and many others. If you look at Lucemon from Digimon and look at the clown in his final form, that should speak volumes on everything right there, right in front of everybody's face, because it's so upfront, right in your face. But people don't understand. They won't read or even pay any mind to it. Those are the people that they're targeting to get to promote it. And those people are going to be the influence to others saying, oh yeah, it's not bad, you should check this out. Not even knowing that they're supporting something so terrible.
Yeah. It is.
So, you know, like, and everybody loves to make jokes. Everybody likes to say, I'm gonna pick him because it's funny, because Sart doesn't like it. You don't understand that I don't like it because I don't support what it supports. I don't like the fact that it's the epitome of all evil and everybody's so okay with it. Clowns are something that has been used and it's been proven. Because if you look back, if you think back a couple of years, people were dressing up as clowns and committing mass murder. Now, why is that? Why, of anything in the possible planet they could have possibly dressed up as, they chose to be a clown?
Yeah, and I also can tell you guys, this might be a little bit disturbing, but an incident happened like probably a couple of months ago. But last year. So it happened last year where there was a big issue where a lot of people didn't even know that this was happening, that there was a lot of pedophilia going and happening on Tumblr. And when Tumblr cracked down on that, all these people's accounts got banned, but they spread it out and tried to find a different social media to like predator on other people. And they end up going on Twitter and put in their like titles of their names or their profiles, and they would put a clown emoji to find each other. And it's well known that they used the clown emoji years to acknowledge one another. Because of what? Because of they have a group, a support group for each other on pedophilia. And that stuff is the stuff that you know is wrong. But there's countless times that clowns are used. It's not even like it's honestly it's not even the original creation of a clown's fault. But it's like, what is it used for now? It's because everybody thinks it's funny, it's safe, but then people use it as a secret to hide behind because they have makeup on, they have this disguise on. If you look back way back in the days when they had jesters, look at how they looked and how it was supposed to be represented, and now look at now and how people look at clowns. You know, people didn't really take those things seriously, and it's really like, man. But yeah, that's
I've been looking
why...
for the opportunity to explain that for the longest, guys. We're supposed to make people happy. Exactly, and again, they always take those things for like, and they twist it around because they really try to get people to accept it, not knowing what the meaning of it is. That's like the rainbow. The rainbow was never meant to be what it is now. You know, like, and people make it look good in some people's eyes, people make it look bad in other people's eyes. You know, it's the most simplest things, and it's supposed to have an innocent meaning to it, but now if you mention it or if you wear it, people will automatically think that you represent something else. It's like living in the ghetto and you wear blue. You know, everybody's gonna automatically think that, hey, that guy is invading our turf. You know, that's really what it is. You can't even wear an innocent color anymore, because if you're in a certain spot, or if people see it in a certain way, they don't like it. Nothing is really innocent anymore, and it really sucks. Nothing stands for what it used to. The word, you know, like, a lot of words don't even mean the same thing anymore.
Yeah. It's a common thing that stuff that is what people like, stuff that people like would be turned against them. That's why we were talking about awareness. Be sure you know and why, the reasons why you would like something, or you're like trying to support something, if it's something good. If it's actually something, because it's easy to be tricked, you know. There's a lot of stories and a lot of movies, and people try to go and tell you like certain thing you're doing is like good, but you really have to be aware whether or not you're getting tricked.
By that time in Malaysia, there was a race war, so we were not asked to wear red or yellow. Exactly. That's exactly what we're talking about. Yeah. Something as simple as that. Ow. It's something as simple as that, mijo. You can't even do that. As simple as that is, you can't even do that. My goodness. Yeah, exactly, Chrono. Exactly. It was never that. And then now, if you wear it, geez, you know, everybody put a bounty on your head, you're gonna die. That's not what the original meaning was, and it sucks. But people, I've been saying this for a long time. We ruin everything. Think about it. Think about it. What was it? What was it that you were that you were talking about? That people were basically wanting to see what kind of demon they were. What was that?
Oh, there was people were posting.
Yeah, I'm noticing that a lot of people are starting to leave because this conversation came up. But hey, you know, I'm not gonna change the truth because somebody else doesn't want to hear it. You can always feel free to leave and watch something else.
It was an Indian peace symbol at first, Chrono said. Aw, yeah, see, it's... Yeah, it was just people posting, like, people don't know.
What?
They really don't look into it, but they're like, everybody was searching up online, and it was like a thing it was trending on Facebook, and I was just like, why are all my friends talking about this? What is happening? Everyone was all like, oh, it's a simple Google image search, and then everybody started thinking about things. They're just like, posted a picture of what type of demonic entity they represented because of what, anime, games, comics, and people are posting pictures, and I'm just like, you guys know what you guys are talking about? Think about saying that without the pictures attached to it.
Exactly.
And then they end up saying it over and over again, and then they're like, they're actually saying it to themselves as saying it to other people, and then also imagining stories and things like what if scenarios if they were part of something, and I'm just like, you think it's funny, but the truth is what you're saying right now can really turn bad because it's not something you want to say and talk about. That's super weird. Like, don't do that. At this point of time, I think it's the really mindset of people that is tattooed into people's mind last time. So I was like, hey, viewers are leaving, they can't tune me. This is interesting. Majority of people in the world aren't bringing things to light to this I can't even speak. People in the world aren't bringing things like this to light. Thank you, Chrono.
Thank you, Chrono, actually, you know, that's the type of thing that I've been waiting to see for the longest time, because you know what? When have you ever lived on this planet and there's been so many demonic things that have just been freely put out there for everybody to, you know, spend their money on and all of these other things? You know, this is exactly what I was talking about before. Yeah, but Spawn was never like this. What the?
That's true.
Come
on. He did a
on.
lot of crappy stuff though, but
He did.
everybody didn't notice.
There's no way I can get through there. I need a damn mask. Ah, crap, I took the checkpoint. Now I can't get it. How am I supposed to do this? But this is what I was talking about with the Devil May Cry thing. You know, this is exactly what I was talking about. Hello, Rebecca. I'm sorry we're frying your brain, Mio. I'm sorry.
So one of the points is basically be aware of the media you're consuming, what it represents. It's easy to think something is harmless because it's just a game or show, but you need to be aware what it represents or intentions behind it. Yes, exactly, Rebecca.
Exactly.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you came and we were talking about that.
It's the intentions, man. That's why I keep on telling people, there's a mind behind that people are putting out there. There are creators that exist, you know, like, don't just think that this is something that you think is cool and is just, hey, you know, the media is promoting it, so why not? That's not it, dude. That's not something that you want to involve yourself with. This is what I've been talking about, and this is why I don't play so many games. I'm very strict about what it is that I watch, what I play. Look at the characters I freaking play in games. You know, like, this is the type of stuff that I'm talking about. And if you look at the characters that you associate yourself with, think about what you're saying about these characters. People don't understand that. When this whole, what was it? I don't know what it was, but when this whole thing was going on and people were saying that, hey, Lucifer looks hot, I love him, you know, he looks great, I love Dante, you're speaking with your own mouth that you love this demonic entity, but that's the name that they used for the series, so you're thinking you're talking about the character. But in reality, your mouth is speaking of something much more greater than that.
Yeah. Chrono's like, a scene's heard so much, yet no one talks about it because they rebrand it all. You're talking about paying attention to this. It's like, Why do you simply ignore the reality we live in? A lot of people do that. People to this day doesn't even know that there's still human trafficking all over
Whoa.
the world, and even in the United States. There was a recent incident that actually came out with someone I used to watch, and she actually almost got sold into human trafficking. It's really sad and bad at the same time because she fell in love with someone, but
Damn it.
even had a child with that person, but they were trying to sell her and the son with all these tricks.
Crazy.
And all the, yeah, it was disgusting when I heard it. I was just like, wow, really? Trying to bait them over to like go somewhere.
What? Mia, what are you talking about? Sorry.
Oh, talking about how a character is like liking character, probably, and calling their name. Yeah. It happens to everybody. We aren't aware of it usually, unless it's like you actually look at it in perspective.
I'll be honest, Miho. I don't think anybody in this chat or us two streaming are innocent of that.
Yeah, we've all been there.
We've been there. To me, it feels like. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's true too. Actually,
they did not
Miho,
research properly about the lore and history.
There's a lot
about
of that too.
Yeah, that is true, but just because that's not that may not be part of their intentions doesn't mean that that's not where it's going. They heard that name from somewhere. You know, they heard it from somewhere, so we can't just try to look for the innocent way of excusing things when it still comes down to the same root.
Like Final Fantasy was well aware of who they wrote when they made the clown.
Of course, it was no doubt.
Yeah, look
they
at all
knew
the details
exactly
they
what they were doing. He's a clown who just wants to start trouble. He wants to try to prove that he can get as many people as possible to join his cause. That's the exact Lucifer story. It's the exact one, right from the Bible itself. Believe me, I've read it. Where did I send that flamethrower guy? I don't know. Somewhere.
It's like the same thing with 12. 12 was written with a very,
oh
really
my goodness,
positive
12
mindset.
Is so good.
It's really beautiful mindset. And it's even 4. Golbez.
Yeah.
Golbez was written with such a good story because of what it was putting out such a important message. Cecil's story. Every 4 was amazing. They put out such an important awareness.
Like we explained before how Cecil really makes things so good.
Yeah.
But you know, like it's a lot of stuff. You really need to basically, before you get yourself into something, do your homework.
Yeah. And don't ever bandwagon with other people. Just because someone says this person's hot, that person's hot, I want to like this character because this person says they like it, be careful of that. That's the most important thing. There's so many times it was like that. It was really weird when people were like, when a certain game or anime or game, like, or like one of those mobile games that came out and people ended up asking me constantly, oh, have you played? Are you going to play? Are you going to do this? Are you going to do that? I'm like, why is everyone telling me to get into something? It's almost like it's not only like a bandwagon thing, it's like almost like an addiction they have and they have to rub it on other people. That's basically what it felt like. And it's just like, okay, is this really for me, or is it just that everybody's just trying to get people to like overhype about something? Be careful what you end up liking and getting to know first, because it could be a trap. People don't even know they're spreading bad things sometimes.
I think even creators get caught in not thinking about what something might represent sometimes. Obviously, it's on them to do their research, but I think sometimes they also do something because they think it's cool at the time. Yeah! Some writers might be ignorant of the implications of what they're making. Yeah, that's exactly right. I do feel that too, Rebecca. I really do.
Yeah.
But We have to do our homework, and they need to do theirs. They're the ones pouring all this money into it and making this into reality when they don't understand that the higher-ups are in charge of what gets promoted. And if they see something, the writers don't have to know. The creators don't have to know. The people who do know are going to be like, yeah, let's push this thing to the moon. You know, because that's the stuff that they would want to get promoted. Now look at the stuff that is actually out there in this year of 2019. I have never seen so many demonic things come into fruition like this. Never, not at the same time. It's been happening gradually over the course of a couple of years, yeah, but not like this. Do you remember this happening in like 1998? Of course not. None of this happened all the way back then because all of this stuff was, you know, it was trying to be prevented. There was more people who cared. Now if you look at today's world, there's so many people who's like, oh, I choose to not believe in anything because there's so many new religions that their whole goal is to just get you to not believe in anything. That's their whole goal. That's what their intentions are. That's what they want to do.
That's also where the confusion always comes into, you know, when people have faith, and instantly when you say faith, people are assuming it's a religion. That's not it.
Yeah.
Religion is a gathering of people. That's why I was like saying words end up getting twisted over the years because of misuse, misconduct, a lot of this, and I'm just like, oh boy.
So,
and that's why
you know,
it's really nice to actually be aware.
These people know about it. Why do you think in Smite there are so many things of different beliefs or whatever that are all over the world that every single person have been wondering, hey, when are they gonna add Jesus Christ in this game? They downright said, no way, we're not doing it. Because that's the one name that everybody knows on the whole planet. But if you tell somebody, hey, do you know who so-and-so is? They'll be like, no, I don't know who that is. And they're like, oh, that's some sort of belief that they have in like some other country. But everybody
like
on the
and stuff like that.
Yeah,
not everybody knows them.
There's people who have no idea who Athena is. They have people who have no idea who Neptune is, Poseidon.
Yeah,
they don't know who any of these people are.
Yeah, because those are all story characters only.
Now, who's the one person that everybody does know? I guarantee everybody, all the lurkers and all the viewers right now, everybody knows that name though.
Yeah.
So their goal is to just get you to not believe. That's their whole goal. That's their whole intentions. That's the only thing that they want to do. Who doesn't know Athena? I know, right, Miho? We need to plant our flag in the ground and stand tall. No, I'm kidding. But you know, that's what their entire goal is, and I'm very glad that I was finally able to explain that on stream because it's been eating me from the inside out for the longest time.
Yeah, because everybody always just thinks you're like, you just don't like the clown for certain reasons, but there's a very good reason why you don't. I never liked him. I didn't have the reason that you did to not like him, but there was a lot of bad feelings when I looked at that character and I said never liked him. I always thought he was annoying. And then, like, people are... I understand that people were just like, oh, like, he's a great bad guy because he didn't have a reason to be bad, then he was bad. I'm just like, isn't that exactly... Now, when you think about it now, isn't that exactly what those things represent? They don't need a reason. They don't need a reason to ruin your life.
They just want to ruin it.
Yeah. So it's just like, that's interesting.
So everybody's like, yeah, you know, I love this guy. He's my favorite. And then you have your people cosplaying as him, and you know, think about all that stuff. This is the type of stuff that I've been talking about for years. People will model themselves or mimic lines from it. You know, like, how did that happen? You know, that's all the stuff that I've been trying to point out for years. People don't pay attention to all of that stuff because people usually say, oh, that has nothing to do with... Dude, that has everything to do with everything. Pay attention.
Yeah.
But just because you don't see it that way doesn't mean that that's not the intention. You know, people get used all the time. Yay. slide frames on this game is not the way that they intended it.
Yeah. It's like I said, there's a lot of stuff that you usually do on the PS1 version that you can't do on
piece
here.
of garbage. Well, I could still do the same things. It's just like, oh, well, that happened. It's just very different because the way that they did it, excuse me, the way that they did it is like, it's so weird. I don't know. Missed one box. Yep, that's fine. Some of the stuff just feels a little wonky, that's all.
Well, thank you guys for listening to us talk about it. It's really nice to be able to talk about these things. And whether or not people want to listen, choose not to listen, they walk away, what was said is said. And that's the important part. And those who listened and heard, at least I'm very appreciative of that.
Me too.
Yeah, Miho's like, I mean, nowadays people are more focused on getting fame, and so they don't care about what exactly those things were. Exactly, Miho. And to be honest, that's how, that's really, truly how people are so easily blinded, you know? And one of those things, that's why, it's repeated a lot, but people don't even know that they are causing and doing the sins, the 7 sins. Because of that, fame would be connected to pride and greed.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely.
And constantly they're getting covered by greed and pride and wanting to just get better and like step on people and hurt others to get where they are.
That happened.
It's like they don't even they don't even understand what's important to them. Like, you know, they lose everything. They just completely don't even understand that, and you've seen that in cosplay. And it sucks. Rebecca's seen it too. She's seen it with me with stuff that we've been through. There are these people who just end up doing all the worst and just trying to step on everyone.
Oh my goodness, that was awesome.
And even when we're putting our effort in and doing good things, we don't ever really get the thanks that we deserve, and we put a lot out there.
Boy, do
and all
we.
we wanted to do is, yeah, exactly, Rebecca. Oh, Miho, yeah. Everyone, we've all been there. It's just, man.
That would happen, wouldn't it? I'm glad it happened towards the tail end of the conversation, though.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you, Knight.
Knight, thank you, dude. Good to see you, man. Where'd you get all those bits? Who'd you rob? What's up, dude? It's good to see you. Miho gave the opposite of a Care Bear stare just now. People lose themselves, man. They lose themselves a lot and fast.
That's why
You bring money into the mix, that person might never be the same again.
Yeah, that's why it's super important to keep yourself aware and keep yourself alert, and also surround yourself with good people. That's really
that's super important. That's very important.
Like I didn't even know that I was surrounding myself with very, very toxic people for a while, and I just never, like, and I always try to help, but the help never was able to help them at all. They would ask me, or they would rely on me for a lot of stuff, but it just always kept on happening, repeat. No matter how many times they would ask, they would do something. They would be like, it's just, it was a constant circle of toxicity. And that's why I was like, I'm like grateful for Rebecca, you know? She's always been there. And well, I was always talking to her about a lot of personal stuff. Without her, when I wasn't able to talk about certain personal stuff, I don't even know if I was sane enough to talk like this now. And I've mentioned on stream, like when you were streaming about 2016, like I had a terrible time, but nobody knew about it online. No one knew. And that was really thanks to Rebecca, because she was definitely one of the people I can actually talk to when I had such hard times and my heart was like broken to pieces. But you know, Miho, like she followed my stuff back then. She probably didn't even know that I was feeling that way, because I was told, I was basically encouraged to not talk about it. I was always like put in a place where I wasn't free to express myself. And I did a lot of stuff because I wanted to help, be nice, and care for my friends who I thought it was friends. And just, it was bad. And now I'm able to freely express everything and talk to you guys, and look at all the people we've met. And you're welcome. You're welcome, Rebecca. And I'm always here to listen to you. I wanna hang out with you one of the days too, hopefully. Let me know if you're free, because I know you just finished getting over your sickness. She got sick, so I'm glad to see you on here. Yeah. I still have to give you back your little plush.
I didn't know my friends were toxic and started leaving me like I don't exist. Yeah. How did you get this number at night? I wasn't able to speak last time and they were all just happy but without me. Yeah. I mean, you know, that stuff sucks, man. I hate when that happens. What the hell just happened? Oh.
And now, Miho, see, you have us. I'll give you a hug. Yeah, I had a real bad cold. It lasted over a week. I'm glad you're getting over that. My sister got sick too. She's getting over her cold right now too.
After this stage, I'm gonna take a break. I want to finish my food.
Sounds good.
Ah, my butt.
That's also the environment that we're really glad that we can create with everybody too. Like for both people that I've known that want to sit and chat and just have a place to just be themselves and talk through things. And then inviting also people that we don't know yet, and we met like via Twitch, you know, like how I met Knight, how I met Rich, and all that. And then get to talk to Jeff more. Like a lot of times, Miho used to just be like following, and not like we don't really actually get to like talk. Like,
and we never knew that Miho could be a comedian. Yeah.
Yeah, and how we got to connect with Lala more. Like I've only like it all. Like I met Lala. It just is completely. It was actually, thank God. It was because of I was dressed as Tokimeki Restaurant. That was the first time I met Lala. It was because of that beautiful game that I dressed up as, and she took a picture of me at Fanime. Then after that she followed me, and then after that we started talking a little bit, but I never really talked to her in extent until we actually played Dissidia, and it was really nice to know her. And then
that's why we need Miho to get a PS4.
Yeah, that's what I was like saying that, and then we ended up on stream. You know, you can see how hard her life was, but she's definitely one of those that's staying strong, and she's not. Yeah, and she's not letting that crush her, you know? She's gonna do everything that she can and live her life. It's amazing, but a lot of times people don't even know this is happening.
It's true. It's very true. We can all share, you know? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna go into detail, but we don't know what kind of experiences anybody is going through. They could be any one of you guys, you know? Like, for example, Rich. You know, we don't know if Rich is going through a hard time, but he still makes the time to be here with us. Hopefully he's not. But you know, I'm just thankful for the time that we can actually spend together, because we don't have a lot of time, and I would hate it if something were to happen and I would know, and I would have to live my life knowing that my last conversation with someone was an argument.
Yeah.
You know, I would hate that. I would never want that, and it would be awful if that happened. You know? We never know. We just never know. And if I can help, I by all means I will. Let's not talk about the PS4. You know, I was just saying for an example, Rich. I'm not pointing fingers. I'm just saying, like, I would hate that. That's why when people have bad relationships with their parents or their siblings or whatever, I'm not pointing at anybody specifically. It's just like when people tell me that inside, I'm like, I wish it wasn't like that, because I know if something bad were to happen, they would try their best to be there for one another.
Our enemies will be sending their strongest forces to thwart you. I'll contact you again when you have completed the next walkthrough.
Alright, so let me take a break, guys. Let me take my break here. I was hungry. I needed a beef patty. I was really hungry. Hello, Inception. Should I buy this or nah? I like it. I like it a lot. It's you get 3 games in one. If you're a Crash fan, I highly recommend it. But if you don't care too much for Crash, there's also the Crash and Spyro bundle. Like, is it worth it? I think so. I think so. I like it a lot. But that's my personal recommendation. I would definitely get it, Inception, if you're interested in getting it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da. You piece of trash. Yeah. Was it better than the Wrath of Cortex? I feel like it is, cause I have that game. I have the Wrath of Cortex on PS2. I really enjoy this game. I really feel like it is. And Rebecca, I'm glad you're feeling better. Cause you get, like, you know, in Crash 3 you still get the double jump, you still get the bazooka, you still get the spin, you get all that stuff. I'm actually almost done with this, huh? How many more worlds do I have? Welcome back, mijo. You're welcome, Rebecca. Who's texting me? Who's texting me? So the PS5 is supposed to support the physical copies of games as well as digital. No problem. My pleasure. I'm glad I can help. Also, the Crash Team Racing is coming out too. If you played Crash Team Racing, Nitro Kart, or Tag Team Racing, they're remaking Crash Team Racing, and it should come out in 2 months. Like, it's on PS4 and Switch too, so, you know, like, I really recommend it. I'm just a big Crash fan, so I might just be biased, but coming from a Crash fan, explaining how much I enjoy it, I hope that means something. Dark Eater, what's up, man? It's good to see you. I knew talking about Cecil would bring you to the stream. What's up, man? Oh, also Inception. If you're still there, if you're still, yeah, okay. They the original Crash game, the bonus stages that they were going to add in, but they took out because the Naughty Dog thought that it was going to be too hard for the players. Activision actually went to the extent of recreating those stages. So if you were ever interested in trying those super hard stages, they're in this. They're in this as well. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-da. Aw, man, that sucks. How's it going, Dark Eater? I hope everybody's doing well. Thank you guys for joining us on Tuesday. I'm sorry for that very deep spiritual essay that I had presented, but I do feel like it was well worth it. Welcome back.
Thank you. You know, because of the click call.
No, not because of the click, but I can hear like a motor in your room that's like a zzz, so that's how I know.
No, you can
It's
hear
like
that.
a fan on, yeah.
Is that coming off the stream? That's not good.
I don't
That's my
know.
PS4.
No, that sound's always been there when I talk to you. Really?
Yeah, this looks super good, Inception. I was busy eating, so I didn't say anything. But like, I was like,
my brain is fried.
Oh, Miho, yeah.
It's a lot to take in.
Just
But
take it easy.
it's the truth, you know. This is not the truth that you can just pull up on YouTube and see, you know. Like this, it's just a lot of stuff that people will constantly be shut up about if they try to talk about it. But thankfully for me, I'm such a big mouth that I don't really give a crap. So.
Aw, my dear. No, you're good. It's always good to
Wow,
spread awareness.
so. Finally.
Yeah, I want this game, but I also want Spyro. I want to play.
There's the bundle.
Oh,
I told you I could give you Crash,
know.
but it's not gonna be this one.
I know.
I mean, Miho could also play this game. Not this version, but she could also play this game.
She's fine. She's gonna get hooked it up with some
She
good
is.
PS1 classics. Yeah, my dear is super excited for
Come on.
Crash Team Racing.
Crash Nitro Fueled. I want it.
Aww.
That was a speech. It was a speech. Whee!
That's why I do enjoy being able to talk to everyone in your stream or my stream and just talk about anything and not feel like I have to be censored or whatever. If people don't like to listen to something or they don't wish to like hear or try to understand what other people feel, then they can leave. They don't have to stay, you know. It's a place for everyone just to hang out and chill and be able to talk about problems and not being like, we don't want this facade of like everything is okay. Like that's
Nah, I gave
you know
up
that's
on
not the truth. You know that's never gonna happen. Not everything's gonna be okay. Everyone has problems. Everyone has things they're going through. And you know, we can freely talk about that and learn and understand and grow. I mean, our lives are meant to be growing and changing and adapting and being able to learn and understand the good things and just have a healthy relationship with ourselves. So it's just like, why the censorship? There's just too much false out there, like, oh, you know, everyone's always trying to be like, everything's okay, I'm fine, and then in the end they're just like once the cameras are off, they could be doing really bad stuff, or they're like super depressed, or all this other stuff and breaking down. You don't know this stuff, and I don't want to ever bring that onto stream. I want to be honest. To be honest, I've been watching Jeffrey, and man, I thought he was some crazy loud person, but when I looked at his secret life, I realized he was suffering suicidal thoughts last time, depression. He was suffering so much last time. Now he's just successful and has a gold heart. He gave his true friend like 150k worth of Gucci. I saw that, Miho. I kind of want to support him now, but my wallet screams no. I get you. Yeah. People learn and grow and change. You know,
telling yourself that it's okay and there's nothing worth talking about is the biggest lie that you can ever give yourself. Because you know you're not okay. You're telling yourself that it's okay. So you're giving yourself permission to handle something you shouldn't be handling.
And you know what's actually, this is gonna be interesting. This is something for me, hope since she watches. Like I follow him and I watch his stuff too, because I do really like what he presents and what he does. The most important thing is how much backlash he gets when he's honest. Like everybody always and they always bring back the past for him. When there's something that happens, he's trying to stand up for something right. They always go like, but he was a racist during this time of his life, when he just had a video that was a joke. It was even proven it was a joke. But the joke was saying like, he basically did like a skit with a friend that he said like something that was semi-racist. But back then, it was accepted as a joke. And now, people are using it as evidence as he's a racist, like...
That's why I hesitate a lot with my jokes, because I know people will be like, oh, he's racist! And I'm like, dude, you don't even get it. Forget it.
Yeah. And I was like, kept on... And they always use that to invalidate anything that he does that's good. You know, that happens to a lot of people. As like past get brought up because of something, like something's not okay now. Like we were talking earlier, you know, a word or a thing is not okay now. Like, okay, like it's... And we have to live this like picture perfect way that everybody wants to see us as, and that was something that I had struggled with when I was doing cosplay and stuff like that, when I was trying to represent like my friends' groups and industry and stuff like that. I made sure I didn't want to say or do anything that will end up making it hard for said industry friends. But the truth is, I had to swallow up a lot of stuff that I really didn't think that was right, what I saw. And when I did stand up for it, what did I get? You know, I got slapped in the face with it. I was told to just suck it up. I was just told to like deal with it. And
what the hell, dude?
Darky says, good news, I might get Overwatch earlier in the summer.
I know,
so
I replied to him.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, August. Hmm.
Get the hell out of here. Get out of here. Damn. That took a lot longer than it was supposed to. DJ Inception 102. Is that your PSN?
I think so. Oh, probably for Crash Team Racing. Oh man, it'd be so fun to play with everyone.
That'd be fantastic.
Right? Definitely.
I would love to play Crash Team Racing with everybody.
Yeah. That'll be fun.
Need to get tokens the game and Wherever tokens is, we need to get tokens the game, and we need to get night the game.
I have tokens address. I can send it and to be like,
Don't
right,
say that on
he's
stream.
he's not here right now. Unless you watch this back, he's just like, huh? What? Someone say it. Token slips right there.
What if he was lurking the whole time?
No, Miho. Yeah, racist against her race. So glad you left him. Thank you, Miho. Thank you so much. I stood up for my friend and they kept on laughing. I just rolled my eyes and walked away like, "Okay, say whatever you want, girl." Wow. You stood up for your friend and they laughed?
Doesn't even make any sense.
Ay. Oh, we've all been there. I've been there. Ugh.
Well, I always get laughed at no matter what I stand up for. But that doesn't mean that you should stop standing up for it. You know?
Yeah.
I always get laughed at, dude. Trust me.
Yeah. Welcome back, Chrono.
Welcome back, Chrono.
Just frustrated as all. No.
Frustrated about the controller?
Like, why do you want to hurt someone? Sometimes it's not even the truth. That's why there is existence of sociopaths. And those who have sociopathic tendencies. As well as people who... the same thing we were talking about earlier, Miho. How they just allow themselves to spread and do the bad stuff and follow like whatever sins in their heart delight. It's just bad. And that's where we have to push those people off and away.
I hear you, Chrono.
Stuff.
I hear you. Well, regardless of what it is, I hope that everything is gonna be alright with you, man.
Yeah.
Just make platinum A on
pick up.
Vaughn and Cecil. Last night you're struggling with Terra to get her to A. Man, I've been trying to play Terra lately, dude. I have been terrible. Ha! Bad jokes. And everything will be okay, yeah, but you know, Miho, like I love that you try to do that. You know, you keep telling yourself and you keep pushing yourself because you know that everything is going to be okay. They may not be okay right now, and some things are definitely not worth tolerating. But to prevent it from happening into the future, you really, like, I find it best for myself to not let it happen any further. People aren't gonna know what they're doing wrong if you don't correct them. Will I be playing Orochi again? I don't know. Nobody requested it. Now that you asked, I might.
Oh, we still have to finish it. I still have to finish it too because we're almost there to the ending. I wanted to see the ending.
Yeah, I never finished it. We restart. Well, I chose to restart everything since I got Athena, which is, you know, like somehow becoming the mascot of this channel. But it's okay. I don't mind it. I really don't mind Athena representing my channel.
Yeah, and you know, everybody, I told you everyone was gonna enjoy Warriors. It's fun to see hack and slash and beat everything up. It's really fun. And it's like a really nice chat, like a coffee slash tea chat game. Like people sit down and they enjoy and sip. Just watch.
Or in some cases a cup noodle stream.
Yeah, that too. It does count though, because you can sip the soup.
That's true. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't get it.
And you're welcome, Chrono. I need to get some things done. Don't know if I'll be back, but glad I could catch the stream. Thank you, Rebecca. Please take care.
Thank you, Rebecca. No problem.
And I'm always available on Discord. Always feel free to message me. You can even text me. I'm always thinking good for you.
Now I'm just really open and customers actually love my customer services, so I'm just like, thank you, right? Thank you, come again. We still need to do Resident Evil. Oh, that's right! You're right, Dark Eater! I completely forgot about Resident Evil 0. I forgot that was even a game.
Oh yeah, you never played it yourself. That would be awesome.
I never
actually,
played
to see you
it.
play it.
Thank you for reminding me, dude.
Yes, I want to see you play that. I love that game. I watched my sister play. It was super good. And I can watch you play.
And I still waiting to see the exciting conclusion to Code Veronica. Wait, what just happened there? Did you guys just see that?
Yes.
I landed on the arrow. It was supposed to make me jump, but I didn't jump. And what's his name? Yeah. Rebecca and Billy. Not the Rebecca in the chat. She deserves her own game.
Cup noodle stream. Oh my goodness, Miho. You know what? I will do a stream, a very short stream of me making a cup noodle just for you, and call it Miho stream.
What?
That's a dedication to her.
Maybe I should stream 15 and then just have Noctis eating cup noodles.
Aww.
Athena marries warrior. Can you imagine that? Those would be some very well taken care of kids.
Miho's like, I would be happy to watch it. I'll do it.
Wow, the Nitro jumped
it.
up when I jumped up and I died.
It'll probably be really short because it only takes. Well.
Takes like 5 minutes to make.
5 minutes, yeah.
Unless you add your own seasonings like I do.
Yeah. I can make an egg. I could make.
How to make gourmet cup noodles. So is this again? Really? The cup noodle stream going to be included? Yeah. The boiling water is the most important part. You can't not have that. Krona, I like the way you think.
That is actually what's gonna happen. I'm gonna probably eventually make Warrior of Light for a start, and I did wanted to do Athena.
What is happening? I need to pay attention.
Gourmet cup noodles.
I keep looking back at the stream because you guys are talking about gourmet noodles. and then by the time I look back, I'm dead.
Can you imagine if we ended up doing that like a anime or something like that? I would just do the
cup noodle stream?
Yeah, a real life stream. We'll just point it at the hot water, filling up the cup noodles, even though I'll bring my own kettle. And then we'll heat it up, and then we will have everyone enjoy the opening, and then we will talk to everybody.
Yeah, Knight, we were talking about that. We were talking about that earlier. The backwards PS4 compatibility, but I want PS1 compatibility.
I know, a PS2 actually too, because PS2 you can't do anything with it, yeah? Man. Cup noodles is straight to you.
There we go.
Cup noodles with semi-boiled egg, thinly sliced beef with scallions and such. Oh, that doesn't make me want to make actual ramen noodles though. Actually, I might be doing that today. I'm thinking if I should do stir fry Chinese noodles with ties. And thinking ahead, I'm like, or I can make just regular like udon too. That would make it good.
There we go. I'm okay.
Yeah, I was like, I'm hungry. I thought you had a noodle. I thought you had a cup noodle.
More noodles.
You didn't know why. Well, it's my cosplay name. That's why. I'm not surprised. No worries, Chrono.
I love when everybody tries to think about what ethnicity I am. I have so much fun with that.
I know. It's amazing. I still liked it when we first all met and everybody was just like, so he's white, right?
He's Caucasian,
like,
right? And I was like,
Yeah.
dude, what the hell? Did I not get the crystal? Where's the crystal? Where's the crystal? Right there, because I'm an idiot. Wow.
Really entertaining when everybody was just trying to like figure you out by your voice.
I love that. It's so much fun. Is he white? Is he black? And I'm like, why everybody always thinks it has to be one of those two, you know? Like, other races exist, damn it. I don't understand. Uh-oh.
the best ones that I got that just made me smile was like, he's definitely not Asian, and I'm like,
yeah. I should have said I was. That would have threw you guys for a loop.
no, I didn't even think you were. Even though I told you I really didn't care about what you were. I was like, this one, I want to know this one.
No, Rich says I'm Thai, so I'm Thai now. Night
like,
bro fisting.
Man, in my workplace, my friend is like, I'm Indian and I'm racist against my own race. Miho, hey, Miho, I want to say it. Yeah, I'm Chinese and man, some Chinese are dumb. Exactly. Actually, I wouldn't use the word dumb. Chinese people are freaking greedy. And I can say that because I'm not racist, because it's my own race. I can make jokes about it. Not even jokes is the truth, sadly. They are freaking greedy. They're greedy, and there is a lot of undereducated on manners, especially mainland. And man, like,
whoa!
You would expect it would be respectful to just ask to get up to go to the bathroom. In the plane, I was sitting there, and this lady, she had a kid, and they were sitting right next to me. And it was one of those seats that they can only exit. I was like at the aisle seat, and so I was just I was trying to sleep, and she just climbed over me to go to the bathroom. She could have just asked.
Jeez.
And all she did, when I looked at her, she just smiled, and I was like, that like scared me, but okay, that's fine. And it's like, oh, this one's good. Sorry, now I'm gonna talk about this. But when I was in Disneyland in Hong Kong, there was groups and groups of mainland, and they were very. It was like everybody was there. It felt like there was something that you had to buy being the first one there, because everyone was climbing over people, running, rushing, shoulder charging, basically knocking people out just to like get to the front spot, and then they come out crying after the ride because it was too fast for them. That one guy was like crying. He was the one who jumped over the there's like the ropes to rope off people, so you gotta go, you have to actually walk toward like the whole lane in order to get to the front. So he jumped over it, and the staff told him he shouldn't, and then he was like saying something in Mandarin, and then I was like looking at him, I'm like, that's really rude. And then this guy he was like so excited, he was talking to his friend, and they're like getting all excited and be like, oh yeah, like, I only heard that, I heard oh yeah a lot in like Mandarin, and I was like, okay dude. And then when the ride was done, I enjoyed the ride, and I came out, and I saw him. He was literally crying. He's like 20, probably. He was crying after the ride, and I said, was it worth it to knock over people just to get first, and now you're just crying because you were in the front? And it was too scary for you. I'm like,
what a loser.
I was like, manners, man.
Nobody knows what that word means anymore, man. You know that.
Puerto Rican, yeah.
Yes, I'm Puerto
I
Rican,
remember.
Croto.
Yeah, when I when I first heard you're Puerto Rican, I was just like, ooh. My ethnicity? I'm Chinese. If you want to get specific, half Taiwanese and half Hong Kong. It's actually Macau, but Macau is so small that no one even knows about it. So, but it's part of Hong Kong territory, so I'll just say Hong Kong. And then I don't speak a lick of Mandarin. But it's okay. I could say some things, I can understand some things, but I'm fully fluent in Cantonese.
Hey, Knight! I see you, Knight.
Oh, Vietnamese, that's cool, Carl. Nice. Oh, I see. Adventures just started last week and people actually bought tickets.
Damn it.
It was hard to get tickets because crowds, right? And people are actually selling the tickets like $150. What? Reselling the tickets just for the movie? That's not worth it. Is it wrong to watch the movie at a later date? Exactly. People always want to be first and stuff. That's just the stuff that I never understood. That pride and that glory and pride of being first. And you know me, Ho, that's the case too. Like, think about cosplay. How many people do cosplay first? All the time. But they don't even know the game or anime that they're cosplaying from. They just want to be first.
They just want to do it.
Why's that guy look like Mario?
Mari's race, Care Bear.
Dude, this guy's Mario! Picking on Crash, huh?
Yep.
Crash, I haven't got much
I have
time.
3 more stages
My
in this world.
race Care Bear, oh my goodness.
Something's not right with his
Parents are from Vietnam, my brothers and I were born here in the States. Yeah, I was born here in the States too. Spring rolls, pho. Yeah. Ugh, those stuff is good. Because it's like the first movie or so, I don't know. I'm laughing because it's accurate, oh my goodness me. Yeah. Like it's just, you know, they never do that to people. I don't think so, right? No one ever goes up to you, sir, and be like, what type of Hispanic are you?
Yes.
They do?
Yes.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
Dominican, right?
Why do people have to ask
You're
that
Mexican,
question?
right?
And then they look dumbfounded when you say Puerto Rican because they don't think it exists.
No, what they usually do when I say I'm Puerto Rican is Puerto Rican and what? And I'm like Porter and Rican. If you want to, if I have to add something, I'll make it work for both of us. So that way you don't have to feel like you're wrong. You get that too, right? Exactly.
Oh my goodness. People are super Saiyan ignorant. Exactly. And I had that question asked me all the time, and it's like at the places that you don't think people should be asking that question. If it's a casual conversation,
Yeah, like
I
the
would get
Social
it.
Security office.
Yeah, and it's like a freaking TSA at the airport, or at Disneyland, or at a theme park, like random security.
Or
and
after
staff
a
would
show
ask me
during an
questions.
autograph signing. Yes, I know.
It's like, why is it? It's always like, what type of Asian are you? Does it matter? And then they start guessing, and then if you don't tell them, they'll continue guessing, and then if you tell them what it is, they're gonna be like, oh no, you definitely don't look like, or oh, that was my other guess. It's like,
Yep, that was my other guess.
like,
I knew you
why
had
are
to
you
be
even-
one of, dude. Shut up. Leave me alone.
It makes me laugh. It's funny.
Right, Knight? Exactly! What
Maybe
is
when I
this?
get to meet
21
you,
questions?
Chrono says maybe if, when he meets us, he said, and know us well enough, he can make us. Ooh, he can make us fall. Yeah, I like fall.
Make us what?
Vietnamese noodles. It's good stuff.
I never...
I don't think, sir, you've had them. Yeah. It's really good, especially when done right with broth. Ooh, yum yum. And it's also, and you would actually like it better because it's not like it's not like thick.
It won't kill me? Oh.
Yeah, and that it won't kill you. Yeah, because their soup bases are always like beef or vegetables. A lot of vegetables actually.
Yay, yay. I get those questions a lot. Would you feel less racist if you guessed right? Oh man, Knight, I'm using that next time. I'm using that next time. That's so good. Why did I never think of that? You're a genius.
And also, pho is super healthy too. It's actually one of the healthiest noodles. Yeah, he says like it's
Did you read his comment? Knight is a genius.
I'm catching up. Would you feel less racist if you guessed right? Honestly, sometimes I feel like people just want a cookie.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Excuse me, penguin.
I didn't even know, Colonel, that it had the sriracha in it. I didn't know that. And fish sauce. Yeah, it's a lot of fish.
Sounds good to me,
That
man.
sounds
That's
good.
my specialty.
Yeah. I'm Chinese, but people think I'm Malaysian, so they speak me in Malaysian. I don't know Malaysian. I'm in Malay. Oh my goodness. I get these questions a lot too. Oh man, yeah.
Everybody gets that. I'm wondering, because everybody's like,
you
"Hey, are you this? Hey, are you that?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm working." You know, like,
boy.
what difference does it make? My ethnicity doesn't provide the personality that I have, so what's the point? If you wanted to know me, then you get to know me. Do you want to, like, write a biography? I'm an alien. You got a problem, right? Uh-oh. Porcupine.
See, for me, there were certain times that was actually there's a lot of times it would have ended up in this whole. They would see me, and then they start speaking languages to me, and I just look at them going like,
Yep. That's happened to me all the time. That still happens to me to this day.
and multiple languages too, and I'm just like. At this point, I'm just waiting until someday somebody just actually comes and speaks Cantonese to me so I can actually say, yeah, you got it. Because every single language that people have spoken to me, I'm just staring at them being like, yeah. I nod my head, I'm like, I don't understand. I just flat out tell them in English, I don't understand. And they look at me super confused. Because I spoke to them in a language that they don't even understand. I'm like, you get it now. I did that in Hong Kong a lot. I just had to, because it was just like, what do you want me to do? They keep on coming up to me. Like, why? Okay, I see a lady check out in front of me, okay? And she's, the lady at the counter clearly speaking Canto with her. And then I end up going to the counter, and then I wanted to pay for my stuff. She starts speaking Mandarin to me. And I'm just like, I usually speak in English after that because I just like, you're welcome. Or it's just like I could speak Cantonese too, man. Like, hello, like, why are you basing me off of what you think I am? You should, just because people always say it's my skin color, but I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm pasty white. or in America, theme parks, those people who I've encountered automatically start speaking to me in Japanese. They would say like, "Oh, oyasumi and sayonara" when I left the park, and I'm like, why are you judging me thinking I'm Japanese just because I'm like Asian? It's so weird. Why would you just immediately go to somebody and say that? It's so weird. Like, I know you're trying to be nice, but what if that person's not? Subtitles, please?
What the hell?
Exactly, Knight. I mean, I should just carry a sign and just be like, subtitles, please, if you're speaking in this language. Wow. Chrono got it, know how to make some good yum. That sounds good. Miho said, I just went into the cab and they immediately talked to me in
Welcome back,
Malay,
Jeff.
and I'm like, I'm Chinese. And then he just and replies in English. Years back, I spoke Korean in some form and thinking I'm Korean, and then I reply with yeah, it was super weird. It's like oh man. Welcome back, Jeff. It's like, I don't think people is having like problems with race or anything, or like nationalities and stuff like that. It's just, people are just too curious for their own good. Honestly, I feel like everyone's just way too curious for their own good, because it's although I gotta say, I was really like, during that time when the whole tsunami incident happened in Japan, and I was traveling during that time, there was so many times I got pulled over from TSA screening and security check because they wanted to check me for radiation. Because they looked at me, they saw me, and they thought I was Japanese. They didn't even check like my passport or anything. Like the people who were actually at the security when we're pushing our bags in, they immediately pulled me aside. They're just like, oh, we're gonna, they like scanned, like took like samples, like they scraped the paper on your hand, and it was like constantly every time I was traveling that was happening. And I said, you know, this usually doesn't happen that often. And then finally there was one time when I was going back home, and this guy just was like, how's everything back at home? And I'm just like, what do you mean? And he was like, back in Japan, like, is everything okay? I'm just looking at him going like, I'm from California, bro. Like, I hope they're okay. Like, why are you asking me that? Oh, one of the times too, when I actually came back from Japan, and I was going through, it's LA, so I don't expect much, but when I was coming back from LA Customs, this guy, who was also Asian, was like so loud. Like, there was like barely anyone, because I took my time, I used the restroom, I was just like, before I came out to like the customs area, so there was no line. And basically they have to tell you, you know, like, you know, it's US citizens, you line up here, or you go through this section, and then visitors here. I was walking, and the guy just was like, out top of his voice was like, visitors over here, visitors over here. He kept on pointing that side, and then I just shoved my passport in his face. Because I was just like, dude, like, shush. And he was quiet, but I was just like, why are you so loud? You've seen your mom make it for ages and as a kid. Aw, that sounds nice. Yeah, I love that. That's nice. Everyone invited for a party. Aw, I wish I could do like a whole potluck with everybody. Just wanna have a picnic with all of us. Aww. Everybody can try my dearest fish. He makes yum yum fish. Whoa. He's concentrating, yeah.
No, I'm fine, Mio. I was just letting you guys talk. There's nothing to really say in a conversation that I don't have anything to say in. I'm good.
I got carried away with story time.
This part sucks, dude.
Thank you guys so for listening. Thank you, sir, for listening.
You're welcome.
No, I'm just coming out to yours and Sart stream. I'm glad, Chrono. I'm glad you're enjoying your time. Thank you, Mio. Dark Kid is like, no worries, I love story times. That's what I say about Sir. I love his story times.
He loves your story times. I don't have many story times on stream.
I know, but your story times are amazing.
Get out of here, robot monkey.
I love being with you all. Aww, we love being with you too. Feeling much better now, Chrono? Aw, I'm glad. I'm glad you hanging out with me in Sartorius makes you feel better.
I'm glad everybody's here. I'm sorry I'm not talking much right now.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's this part that's gonna kill me a bunch, I'm sure.
Aw, Chrono says best couple in internet family. Aw. Yay.
The Twitch fam.
Yay.
Could I one-shot this? Come on, come on. Alright. Forgot about this part. No! Damn it, I knew that was gonna happen. I should have just went for the checkpoint. Ah, now I have to do it again. Damn it, I should have just went for the checkpoint.
Jack is like, no worries, Sart. I'm the same way in Dissidia.
I'm a very bad multitasker. That's why I always say I'm surprised you guys even watch me stream. I'm very bad at it. Like, I'm a really bad multitasker. I'm just going for the checkpoint. I'll come back for that. I'm bad at multitasking too, says the person who keeps their streams open, draws, and plays video games at the same time while talking to the chat. Yeah, you're a bad multitasker.
Oh my goodness.
part sucks, man. There we go. Finally, there we go. Really? Freaking gorilla. Made me lose my mask. Give me that. Thank you, Chrono. I find that hard to believe, but I appreciate it if you feel that way. Should I put this on YouTube? I'm thinking probably not. Maybe. I don't know.
What?
Should I?
Why not?
Because I already have Crash 2 Original on there. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I might.
I think you should. I say you should. I don't think. I
Ow!
think you should do it. Miho says there's a reason why I watch your streams than the other streamers.
Aw, thank you, Miho. I just don't always feel like I'm that entertaining, you know? But I wonder if the other streamers that you guys watch feel the same way.
I think everybody feels that way. I don't think I'm good at streaming anyways. Everyone telling me I do, and I'm just like, I guess we always don't ever feel like we're not
It's
doing
different
enough.
for yours, though.
I still don't feel
Damn
that
it.
way though. We all
Stupid
feel a
bees.
certain way about ourselves.
Oh my... Talking about
Yeah.
getting hammered, right? Exactly. Now you're thinking in Portuguese. Get out of here, bees. I don't like bees in real life, and I don't like them in this game.
You don't like them in real life, huh?
I don't like them because they hurt. I got stung by a bee before when I was in school. Not fun.
I try to avoid ever getting stung because I'm so sensitive. I always was worried that I might be allergic or something like that. Something bad would happen, but I never got stung. I had a bee sit
it
on my
hurts.
shoulder, and everybody was like, "There's a bee on your shoulder," and I was just so I stayed so still, and they're just like, "Wow, you weren't afraid or anything like that?" I said no, because if I moved, I already got stung. I'm not that stupid. You flipping out and yelling and screaming will actually get you stung. Dad jokes, Knight said. Chrono says, now I'm thinking with brisk iced tea.
Sponsor me, Brisk. Damn it. Sponsor me, Lipton. I know the company.
These are okay, they don't hurt you unless you provoke them. Wasps are the ones
Yeah, I know,
that
but
fumes at you.
they were
Certain
it was
ones.
really close to me, and my instant reaction as a child was to hit it, you know, because I'm not gonna know any better. So I smacked it, and the bee got pissed, and it came back and stung me.
Yeah, certain ones. If you encounter yellow jackets, they ain't playing with you.
They got mad at
They
me,
s-
so I don't know
they
what kind of
see
bee it
you.
was.
They see you, they will fight you because they will fight to the death because they're like, you're near our turf and you stay away. Because we've had fights in our backyard with that because they kept on building beehives in places they shouldn't do that at, and they kept on trying to come back, and I'm like, oh boy. Like, I understand the logic of bees and stuff that they do, like honeybees and stuff, but
Yeah.
I don't embrace and enjoy bugs for any reasons, because there's a lot of insects that are really they're just nasty things.
Hey everybody, do what Twitch said. Do what Rich said on Twitch. Excuse me. Lipton refuses to answer my emails. Time to take to Twitter, everyone. Everybody tweet Lipton. Get them to sponsor us. No, get out of here. No! This guy tried to hammer me. Again.
He's like skinny Mario. He's oh, there we go. That's Mario if he had a job.
If he had a job. There we go. That's what I was planning on doing.
This whole map, actually, that thing even looks like the plant from Mario.
Yeah, it does. The piranha plant.
Yeah. At this point, I can just see they're putting a little nudge.
Here's my Twitter, guys. If you guys wanna tweet that to Lipton.
Oh my goodness, man! I see little emojis with the bees. You wanna go, bro? Right?
That's how the bees are. You wanna go?
Man, if everybody saw that one huge bee I've seen before. Big, black, and round, and I was just like, that's a nope.
Oh, guys, I decided to get MK11. I think it's very fitting that I should tell you guys that. So when the game comes out, I'll be getting it in the mail.
Woo! Yay! I wanna play. I wanna see.
Alright, Richard's doing it. Miho, you gonna do it? Knight? You guys doing it? You saw the katana reveal? Yes, we did.
I am very happy with Kitana.
Katana looks fantastic. Haha! Dad jokes.
Oh my goodness.
What fight is it? Oh yeah, I throw that. Oh, at least he has an animation now. That's good.
Mio's like, wow.
You know you appreciated that, Miho. Don't pretend you didn't.
Oh wow, the graphics improved so much for this
For
one,
this stage, right?
Yeah, and when you're like shooting the apples. Like, he actually throws them. In the original one, it just looks like it flies
just, like,
out of his
fell
stomach.
out of his arm.
Knight has left the chat. Oh my goodness me.
Oh, they actually give you icons on the ground now, huh? That's cool.
You mean Wampa fruit? I didn't know what they were called. I always thought they were apples.
I still call them apples, even though I know what they're called. They look like apples or mangoes, so whatever.
Well, I had an apple that looked like that before. That's why I called them apples. It was like it was turning ripe, and then it was like still had some green, and I was like, look at it, I'm just like, apples. Talking about that, I kind of want an apple. Mangoes. Nice.
They look like mangoes to me.
Yeah.
I'm Spanish, I can say that.
Miho was like, I thought it was apples too.
It's much harder to hit this part now.
Knight says, womp womp. What it do? What it do? Starfleet is like, I love mangoes. Me too.
Me too. Hey, Dark Eater! I know a spot that has like the best mango smoothies you can ever have.
Yes. Yes.
Stop moving. Will you please?
Nice. His
Did he
mango
beat this
black
boss?
tea.
I did. On the original version, I did.
I love mangoes when they're really sweet. Mm. Yeah,
Then you beat this boss? Yeah, I did. I love mangoes when they're really sweet. Mango black tea. You mentioned not liking coconut water. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of coconut water. I've had it before. I didn't really like it. But I know it's super healthy, so I was gonna kind of force myself into drinking more of it. I know it's super healthy.
Coconut is really good when it's fresh coconut.
Oh man, I just remembered I have to do the inverted thing again when I gotta fly through space and all that garbage.
Oh no! Aw.
You again to bring me the crystals.
Coco Roco coconut water is really good. Is it?
And bring
Yeah, I think it, by brand, honestly. Some of them are better. I really do know, hear about that a lot too.
It's in Queens, Jamaica Avenue, Dark Eater. One day, if we're able to meet up, God willing, I'll take you there. Did I change my Twitter?
Oh,
No. Well, did I? No, I don't think I did. Did I change my Twitter?
you only changed your Twitter last name.
Oh, yeah, that. Cause I couldn't have what my Twitch is because somebody
Someone
took it.
Yeah.
I should have wrote a report on them. I'm from Jamaica, Queens? No, but I go there. I used to work there a lot. I know that place like the back of my hand. I used to work there. I've been there. I've hung out there. I've been there a lot. Oh, you're from Astoria? Really? That's cool. You're not far then, huh? Well, you're still kind of far, but...
Wow, it's amazing to know that everyone's actually not so far from each other.
Rich tweeted. Wow, really? I thought I landed on it.
Guess what? My turn. The only companies that ever responded to my tweets
What?
was actually McDonald's responded to my tweets a lot when I didn't even talk.
McDonald's?
Then I didn't even at them. I would just hashtag, and they searched up the hashtag and found it. And then certain airlines, Virgin was really nice. They actually like searched up the hashtag and they're like, "Oh, I hope you enjoy." And they were really my favorite airline until they got bought out.
My friend Elijah, he talks to a lot of people from the airlines. He actually got the name of one of the stewardesses, and he said, please make sure that this woman is tended to because she was the best stewardess that I've ever been on a plane with. And they wrote back to him saying, we'll make sure to accommodate this woman for, you know, being such a great worker under our company. So I was like, that's really cool. I like that stuff. I love when people when the hard work pays off, you know?
Mm-hmm.
If I can, Chrono, it would be really cool. I would not mind hanging out with any of you guys ever. As long as you guys don't do anything weird.
Jeff is like, Wendy's responded to my tweet. Yeah, Wendy's responds a lot too. It's funny.
Oh, is that where you got that emote from, Jeff? I'm kidding. Yeah, you'll buy me a brisk? Alright.
But I'm all the way from the other side of the earth. Aw, Miho, one day.
Aw, Miho, that doesn't mean that it won't happen. I found this woman on the other side of the United States.
Hello.
Yeah, you can't jump around that. I'm just gonna keep going. I don't need to do all that. I'm super weird. Jeff, we're all weird. Whee! Oh, I see what you're supposed to do here. I see. That's pretty smart.
Promised myself to never step into gold saucer. Now I broke that promise, Justin. Uh-oh.
Didn't work. Oh well. Wait, you guys are really doing the Twitter thing?
Yeah, he posted it, so I retweeted it.
Guys!
Aw. One or two. Sorry, it's like Chrono was like, sorry, 1 or 2 bottles of this.
You could get 2, one for yourself and one for me. Then we could just, you know, tap bottles and say cheers.
No.
Woodhaven? Are you serious? Dark Eater, dude, I know exactly where that is. That's awesome. Yay! That's so cool.
He's not far from that area then.
He's
at all.
not. He's really close, actually.
Yeah. It's
So
like, it's
you're
under
moving.
the radar.
Are you? Is this where you live now, or is that where you're moving to? Chrono, you're really far. You're really far from me. Like, to meet up, we would have to like put something together, and then I would just be like, yeah, just meet me. I'll be right here, and all that stuff. How much? It costs like a good couple of dollars if I wanted to take like a lift or something to get to Astoria from where I am.
Now just for a couple more months, actually, he said.
Oh, so he lives there now?
Yeah.
Damn, if I would have known that.
Well, he's not gonna leave just yet, from the sounds of it.
I know, but you won't be here.
Oh. No.
$2 whole dollars? No, dude.
Rich is like, I'm 2 time zones away. Yeah, I get you, Rich. You're closer to me. But you know how California works. When we say that, we're super far away. Rip.
Finally, it let me kill it. Had I known, Dark Eater, you was in Woodhaven. That's really close. Like, I'm thinking about it, dude. We could have just went and gone. Yeah, we've been there so many times. Like, we could have just been like, hey, Dark Eater, where are you? Going to your house would be boring as hell. Why do you say that? And then we have to put everything together so you and I can go see Miho, and then Miho could make us cup noodles.
I'm sure she can make us more stuff than just cup noodles, but that'll be one of the welcoming gifts for her. She'd be like, this cup noodle is my favorite. And she's also well aware of what you can't have, so she won't suggest both.
Inverted controls. Why do you exist? Oh wait, no, it's not inverted.
Did they fix
fixed it? Yeah.
Good, because probably everybody hated it.
Down is down! Down is down!
Yay! I'ma just start swimming now. Oh my goodness, Rich. I have many cup noodles. I have one laptop, phone, iPad mini, as well as my PS3 and Xbox 360 don't have controllers or games. Aw. I should have mentioned this last year. It's okay, Dark Eater.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
It's just
Another time will align for
really
us.
amazing how close, you know, small world, dude. I used to work in your area. Before I got fired for crossing the street.
Oh my goodness, that's so ridiculous still to think about. You crossed the street, you're out of here.
That's basically what happened. I told you to not go here. I told you to not cross the street. I wanted you on this block. I was like, well, good for your business. Bye. I'll take my pay and leave. Works for me, man. I don't really like working there anyway, so it's okay. I mean, I don't ever hear anybody saying that a pizza delivery guy is the type of job that they want for the rest of their life, you know?
No, cross the street, you cross the line.
Basically. Should I go for that one up? Guys, should I go for that one up?
If you want to.
Look at where it is.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Nope.
Insert intense music here.
You've always lived in Woodhaven? Man, and I never knew that! Ow. What the? Oh yeah, Chrono. Knight has every emote on Twitch. Knight has so many emotes, dude. He might as well just own Twitch. Guys, could you retweet that for me, please? It would be so fantastic if if I could get sponsored by Brisk.
She's already tweeted. Oh my
Thank you! Even if it's not me, I'm sure that they would want you to sponsor them.
No.
Yes.
I don't have, no, I don't have that type of thing. At all.
Oh, I missed the crystal. I missed the crystal. Give me. Okay.
People look at me and they want charity work. A whole different thing. Maybe you get lucky and at least get freebies.
Yeah! I'll take it!
A whole year supply of
yes!
Brisk.
I'll take it!
Aww. I should find a place for. I should find a place that sponsors chocolate for you.
Yeah,
Imagine
I'll
that.
take that too. I like chocolate. Good chocolate. I don't like when they mix chocolate and orange together.
I know. That was weird. I still remember the time my friend got that for me, and I was just like, I don't want to deny a gift, but this is different and weird. Tastes funny.
Yeah, I really don't like chocolate and orange.
Godiva Ghirardelli. Oh my goodness.
Oh. Oh, I've had both of those, Rich. I like both of them.
I like the Lindt chocolates. Those are good. Those are probably one of my favorites.
I've had so much chocolate in my life.
I know. He even likes the good old Hershey's chocolate too. So.
Yeah. Milk chocolate is good. Come on. Whoa.
Oh, Darky said, how long were you in Woodhaven? Oh, we were just visiting sometimes.
We just passed through there to go, you know, to go to like the stores around there. Sometimes we just hang out. We walk around, go to GameStop.
Mm-hmm. I mean, working, you didn't work there for so long, right?
Yeah. The pizza shop, I've worked in one of the pizza shops around Woodhaven. That's before I got put in, what you call it, Guyar Brewer. That's before I started working there. Guyar Brewer is where, like, the mall is, not the mall. Where the GameStop that I took you at, that's Guyar Brewer.
Hmm.
Wow, really? I wasn't trying to take that. I sent a letter to Hershey and they send you back a coupon and a free chocolate bar? Man, you are one lucky guy. I would have loved that.
Rich said he knows a few folks at Ghirardelli. Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah? Tell them they make good chocolate.
Aww. Rich says, update. The company I bought hair ties from got back in touch with me and selling me a new... Oh, they're sending you a new pack of hair ties.
Nice. That's good. Are they looking for sponsors? No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
Can't see.
Flannel, Lipton, and chocolate, Rich said. Yeah. Search for his brand.
Where did the flannel come from?
From that stream. Flannel merch, man. Now everyone imagines you wearing flannel.
I don't even wear it like that, though. Damn it.
Maybe you will start.
This is so hard. I'm just gonna try to run it. We still making the flannel shirts. Get everybody's sizes, and you know, we'll get on that. That'd be hilarious. Mia's gonna go to work with her flannel shirt on before she goes to the break room to change.
Oh my goodness.
2 boxes. Whatever. You're gonna have the richest flannel shirt, man. You need to. Chrono need to have one. Do you add anyone on this server as friends or not really? What server?
Discord server?
Yeah, I do. I do. Gotta get a large version of it. Well, Miho sent me one, so I can blow it up and send it to you. Here we go again.
I can make the embroidery.
Oh my goodness, you guys.
I have an embroidery machine. I need to make use of it. Miho can send me the picture and then I will do the printouts of the embroidery.
Rich, what have you done?
And then Rich will do the rest.
This is Rich's area of expertise, I see. Alright.
It's going on already, I know.
Is it bad that now that I got used to up being down and down being up, it's messing me up?
Once we get that Lipton sponsor, we can add it to the shirts. Oh my goodness. That's probably something, that's a drawing that we need to get. Is Sartorius with Brisk.
Oh my god. Hey, Miho! No, I'm kidding. She has enough work as it is. How do I get over here?
Like Sartorius just either holding up the Brisk or he's like drinking it.
Yeah. I like the way you guys think. You wanna go? Dude, when we went to Laser Bounce, we passed through Woodhaven. You hear me?
That was fun. Laser tag was fun. All the pew pews. I'm surprised he doesn't have an emote with him raising a Brisk. Well, that's probably our next emote.
Damn it! I'm gonna have to go right. No, we can't have that emote yet unless we hear something from you know, that sponsorship.
Or else we would have to be super incognito with the logo, just make the colors the same. I think I'm gonna get a can of Brisk and have right now. Like my Brisk, like the Brisk I bought now they're selling it in Target now. My Target never sold it, but now they do, and I was like, wow, what's this?
You sure they never sold it, or you never noticed it?
They never sold it in my Targets. I found it in the Walmart before, but now it's like.
I'm sorry. I never found the thing that you was telling me about Xenoblade Chronicles.
Oh, so that one's funny. I didn't do it because I really didn't want to make people feel bad. But what happens was Target, right? That was funny. Target misdid the ad, so they put Xenoblade Torna as $19.99. That's what the deal was supposed to be, but they totally put the first Xenoblade Chronicles as the ad image, and said it was on sale.
I see.
And so there were a lot of people
Wait, what
who
hit
went
me?
in. There were a lot of people who went in that morning and was who saved the online ads and was just telling Target. Some Targets honored it and gave it to them for $20.
What?
And yeah, and then there were also like online only listed the Torna DLC as $19.99 that you can order, and just within a day of all of that happening, Xenoblade Chronicles both editions are not on sale anymore. Apparently it was even supposed to be on sale, period. I don't know what Target I don't know what happened with Target. Either they like lost money because of that, so they decided to take off the offer within the day, or that they just lost a lot of money and that was like the way to stop it. That was funny. I was like, wow. Because my sister really wanted to get the game. And then she was just like, but I can't find it. Like, none of the stores that we had it. And she was like, I want to go get it. And I said that if it's a mistake, you know, and they're going to honor it, yeah, that'd be great. But that's a lot of stuff that you have to deal with, like the people, whether or not they're going to give it to you or not. But that's what happened with that. So I was just like, well, another time. Yes, Nihon, Xenoblade Chronicles. And a new friend of mine's made hers raising a Modelo. It will be like anime where they use Somi instead of Sony, right? Censoring your briscoe. Your tea is going to get cold now.
Damn it.
Are you taking it back? Oh my goodness, Rich.
Aww. Gotta do this whole thing again.
Yeah.
Am I stuck? Okay.
Chrono's like, I want this
What
now. No. The game was not trying to cooperate with you.
This sucks. Behind this right here is not good. I don't like this part coming up. There we go. Okay. Alright, sorry. Max is doing an MK Legacy. Yeah, I saw. I didn't watch them, but it came up in my subscription feed. I don't feel like going to the store. I'll just brew some iced tea. Sounds good, man. I like iced tea.
No. You would really like the Chinese traditional, like,
Excuse me.
milk teas. You'll like it a lot.
I like milk tea.
You're gonna like it a lot. Like, if I take you to Hong Kong, and we go to those older, like, style traditional restaurant, like, well, yeah, I'll just call it a restaurant, but like, they have like the traditional teas. Oh, you'll love it. Milk tea, yeah, the real traditional milk teas. Not the stuff with all the things that people put in it. Not that it's bad, I'm not gonna knock that with people, but I really like the traditional stuff, and it's good stuff.
Are you kidding me? Damn it, man.
No. Oh, Overwatch update's finally downloading.
Okay. Ow!
I don't have enough space. Are you serious?
I wouldn't be surprised if I don't have enough space either because I have so many things on this now.
I guess I'll delete this for now. I'll let it reinstall later.
Damn, the checkpoint was right there.
So close. Are those the teas that come in compacted like a puck shape? I don't think so. I really want to drink like bubble tea, and I don't know why. Oh, Miho.
Really? This is really annoying.
Did you want to take a break?
No. There's no point in taking a break. There's only 2 stages left.
Why is Overwatch just download so much? Are you kidding me?
What the?
4.7 gigabytes. Oh. I'll just wait. Oh.
There we go. I got impatient, so I had to speed run that part.
I like trying out new stuff. I've been in New York my entire life, and I did not go to other states yet. Oh, Dark Eater. Maybe one day.
Dark Eater, do what you love, and you'll be surprised where it takes you. Just never stop doing it, regardless of criticism. How did that happen?
Those people who push you with the... What is that anyways? It looks like a door, but some kind of plate. It's so funny. They try to shove you and they shove them back. It's just funny.
I'm only doing the bonus stage because I need the extra lives. I'm not doing a bonus stage. Ow, something just flew in my eye.
Oh no.
One eye bandit. Let's do it.
Oh. This down it's gonna take a while.
Really?
Oh my goodness.
Jeez. I knew that was a bad idea. I like trying out new stuff. I've been in New York. Oh, okay. I just might have to do that bonus stage.
Hmm.
Hell. Wait, you can spin attack it? I didn't know that. Whatever. There we go.
Yay!
Sorry this is taking so long, guys. I'm almost done, I promise.
Aw, you're fine.
I don't like being in New York either, man. But, you know, thankfully, because of situations that have taken place in my life, I have been able to travel. And, I've been to a couple of states.
Engine, what's happening? What's that? Is she stealing our signal?
Crash, Cortex isn't gonna use the
You're
crystals
fine,
to get
bro.
rid of the energy. He's gonna harness the force and use it to power the super cortex vortex he's built on his space station. One blast and the ray will cover the entire world, turning everyone into Cortex's mindless slaves. Crash, don't let him have those crystals.
Engine, you fool! She's telling him everything! Oh, yes, we're back now. Pardon the, interruption. Crash, bring me crystals!
Last stage.
Woo!
Thank you everybody for hanging out with me and with us on the stream.
Yes.
Let's just see how many times I'm gonna get wrecked on this stage.
No. You can do it, sir. We believe.
That's one. That's two. Come on. Ow. Yay!
No.
There was never any speed shoes in Crash 2? What?
Is that new?
Yes. Yay! You can do it!
Crash, what do you suppose happened to Cortex? And what about the Cortex vortex? It's still up there.
The crab just took it. Well, guys, that's the end of the stream for today. I'm not gonna 100% the game. I don't really feel like going back and playing everything through, but we did it, and I guess I'll do. I'm going to do Crash 3. I'm back, and you beat the game. It's the crab from the crab dance video. Crab people. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. In the future, I'll do Crash 3. I'm gonna do Crash 3 on here next. After that, I'll probably, depending on when I do Crash 3, how fast I beat it, I'll probably be doing Resident Evil 1. And then, I'll probably keep playing that until Mortal Kombat comes.
Yeah. And then you can play and I get to see Katana. Yes.
Yeah, even though I probably won't play her first, but yes,
I
you'll
know,
see
but
Katana.
I'll be on the stream and I'll be like, play Katana!
Thank you for being here. And Warriors! And Resident Evil 0!
Yes. Yes. We will get to those.
Yeah, Warriors, I'm not gonna schedule a stream for that one. It'll just happen, maybe like Saturday, you know?
Yeah.
What happened to Takeda and Kung Jin? That's probably gonna be explained in the story mode. That's what I'm waiting for. I really want to play the story and share the story with you guys so we can all watch what happens together.
Jeff, are you downloading Orange Watch?
So I found where to get Noctis's car.
Oh, he's still playing 14.
I'm gonna download Orange Watch, the update, take a break from games for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes,
We
and
might
then
have to take a break for like an hour, to be honest, because this download, it's a 24 gigabyte download.
wow, really?
Yeah.
I just want Pajama, which is